Hello, Cancer. Your weekly love tarot reading is Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands energy, Hanged Man. Your person is coming in with the Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. So Seven of Cups energy is all about having pie in the sky expectations, unrealistic expectations, really dreaming of possibilities that not so much that you could never achieve, but that just aren't necessarily achievable right now. They're just too grand. Let's go ahead and get into how are you guys both in this love connection coming in? What's your energy? So you're coming in, Four of Cups, your person, Seven of Wands. So for you, Cancer, this week, it's just a feeling of not wanting to make any decisions, not wanting to move in any direction, not really taking anybody's help or assistance or love. You're being quite cold and unmovable this week for whatever reason. We will pull clarifiers, but there's a coldness here and obstinacy, right? Now your person is struggling. Seven of Wands, they're really fighting to maintain something, right? They're fighting to maintain something that they've worked very hard for. So before we move on to how you see each other, here are the clarifiers for the Seven of Cups coming in again. So yeah, and death here. So interesting. So this Seven of Cups comes in for you over that Four of Cups. And so it's a feeling of here really like you don't want help achieving something, right? It feels like you're the one. It's kind of the pressure is on you to make it happen. There's like some goal in mind. And you feel like you're being pressured, I feel, to achieve that. It may be something in this relationship that you're being asked upon, that you're being asked to sort of bring, and you're just not ready to do it. Now, I do think this may indeed have something to do with some more deep-seated sort of emotional kind of issues. Not issues, but habits that you have. It just feels like your person is really wanting you to come out of your shell and sort of engage, and you're just not willing to do it this week. You're not kind of feeling it this week. And so your person comes in with death energy. They're feeling very kind of like, oh, this is a change. This may be the first time that you're feeling like this, Cancer. Right now, I feel like there's love here between you and your person, but it's almost as if there's a bit of a shift that's happened in this relationship now because they're learning something about you. And one of the things about you is that when you're overwhelmed, Cancer, when there is something that you're being asked to do. Now, it could be that your person is asking too much of you in terms of commitment or stepping up or creating something with them, right? It's just for whatever reason, it's a little overwhelming for you and you're just not making any moves or decisions and you're not giving them any energy on it. And I think that it really fundamentally changes something in this relationship because, of course, you have death coming in. And tarot death is not a death, but it's not a physical death, but it's a death of something, right? And so there's change that comes in here as a result of an understanding that changes, Now, how do you guys see each other? I'm going to pull a clarifier. King of Swords, wow. And for them, Four of Swords. So how you see each other is interesting because you see them as a Nine of Pentacles and they as a Four of Swords. The source, they see you as a Four of Swords. The source of some of your not wanting to, your overwhelming feelings, you're not wanting to say anything, etc., is that this person that you're with is very successful. And they are very sort of skilled at achieving what they need to achieve. And I think the thing is that you're trying to achieve something and perhaps you're feeling a little bit insecure because your partner is somebody who's already quite successful, right? And I think you just feel like inferior, insecure. They see you as a Four of Swords. They see that you're pulling back. They see that you're like really taking a long time to make your moves, make your decisions that you need to make in this situation. And I'm going to say that they feel a little bit weird about it. I'm going to be honest with you, right? They feel a little bit like they're not sure, like why you're being the way you're being. Again, this is a real shift. Something is happening. Now, it can also be that you're just being very cold towards them as well. But I feel like that this coldness is all a result of insecurity coming in. And so it's like your person is seeing another side of you. They're seeing an insecure side, and it's just making like a huge difference in the way they see you. They feel like they're beginning to feel a little bit Cancer, almost like, is this real? Is my Cancer really like just not going to do anything? Yeah, for you, you see them as the Nine of Pentacles. Not only do they have success and are they like really, I don't know, they're really at a high level, right? With everything they do. Very talented, very successful, hardworking, all of that, which is to a degree intimidating a little bit in this connection. But I think that you may be feeling a little bit judged by them. There's a feeling here a little bit, which is feeding into your insecurity, which is feeding into your inability to move. It's almost like you're being catatonic, right? Now, how do you guys see your role in the relationship here? It's interesting because you both see yourselves as a king and queen of fire. So you're very compatible. Your roles are extremely compatible. And I think that you yourself also Cancer, you know what it is to have a success also. But it's just that right now you're insecure about it, right? It's not like you've never been successful. You've never done what you've set out to do. Of course you have. But there's something here going on that is really, it's very important. And you're really just kind of buckling under the pressure. And you're kind of buckling a little bit under the insecurity because of the person you're with. Now, do take care because you're starting to make the person you're with see you differently. Because they're, you know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, I thought my Cancer was this way and now they're that way. And the way you're behaving is I'm going to be honest with you. I just have to be honest, Cancer. It's a bit of a turnoff for them, right? They're getting turned off by your inability to move and make a decision, or by your desire not to move or make a decision, right? Six of Wands and King of Wands over King of Wands for them. Well, let me come here first. Cancer, listen. It is very important for this person to be equal with their lover, and with their partner. King of Wands energy. What supports the King of Wands is like the success of his relationships, right? The success of the things that he puts his efforts and his passion into. And so, you can see that, the backbone of the king is a good unity with their partner. And if this person doesn't feel this good, strong unity, there is shadow here. Now, you come in with some victory here, Queen of Wands. You also know success. You're a little bit more pragmatic about it. You really are definitely proud. You're also one of these type of people. You're proud of the times, you're proud of the times that were difficult for you, that you overcame them. So you wear your difficult times like a badge of honor as well. And there's a success that comes in. Ultimately, this relationship, it doesn't feel like it's on the rocks or anything horrible is happening. It just feels like you're going through a little bit of shadow, mostly because of your own insecurity and because of a particular issue that requires your attention. There's an issue here that requires your attention, and yet on top of everything, there's also a real feeling of pressure here. And your person is kind of fed up. You guys might be arguing a little bit. Seven of Swords, they're a little bit like, give me a good reason why you're acting the way you're acting. Give me a good reason why you're dragging your feet and you're not coming to the table the way I know you can. And so this is the issue between you and your loved one this week. Or I would say these weekly love readings, they basically cover time between 7 and the next 7 days, next 7 days to next 15 days. Let's go ahead and pull a couple of oracles. I have a different oracle deck I'm using today. I'll be using some different cards for my future readings, just switching it up a little bit. But yeah, so this is a little bit difficult, but this is a period, Cancer, of healing for you. This is a character aspect of your, this is one of your characteristics or character aspect, an aspect of your personality, more your character in terms of how you deal with things that are truly overwhelming. And so here you want to remember to sort of enterprise. Yep. Appreciation. Let's get one more. And drama. So yeah, there you have it. You know what I mean? Listen, these are also my astrological oracle cards. So we have Jupiter and Aries, enterprise. So yes, there's a particular enterprise that's really important to you. You're trying to achieve it. And, listen, I think you will achieve it, but you're just being very emotional. And of course, this is where drama comes in. Right. And so we have Mercury in Leo energy. We had this one is Jupiter in Aries, Mercury in Leo. So a lot of fire energy here in this reading, Cancer. You may have a lot of fire in your chart, or you may be dealing with a fire sign. But drama, right? This enterprise is really important to you, and drama is there. And of course, the other thing, more fire energy, moon in Leo. There's a feeling here of you really wanting appreciation. You want the pride, you want the appreciation for achieving this goal. And it's really important to you, this goal, right? Whatever this goal is, it's going to be different for different Cancers out there who resonate with this reading. It's not so much the specificity of what it is your goal is. It's more to do with your attitude towards achieving it and working with your partner here, and why things are kind of going to where they're going right now. And again, enterprise, appreciation, and drama really speaks to it all. All right, guys, Cancer, this is your weekly love outlook. Thank you so much for joining me. Please do like, subscribe, and share the video. Comment in comment section. All of those things really, really help me out. But for right now, guys, I wish you all love and life and happiness. And I hope to see you here on my channel at Bow and Arrow Tarot next Wednesday for your weekly love outlook. Bye-bye now.